Harvard and APA 6th edition. Oh, there we are. I need that. Excuse me. Let me just try that. So while I have this chat up, you can stop me if I'm going too fast. Right, so we have two different referencing methods, Harvard and APA 6th edition. So this guide is to just briefly give you an idea what is referencing. So you can read this to understand why referencing must be used in the academic community. You must quote and indicate where you got your ideas, theories, facts and quotes, and any kind of evidence and information if you put it into your assignment. Okay, so this explains that the information you have used does not belong to you. If someone has used that information, sorry, not used the, if someone has created that information, it belongs to that person. So you must acknowledge or reference where you got your information from. If you don't make note of where you took it in the academic line, you will be penalized for plagiarism. Right? So as Bart says, please do not plagiarize. So this particular PowerPoint gives you an idea of two different methods. Central College is using the APA 6th edition example. Now, if you compare these two references, they look similar, but there is a slight difference. Can anyone tell me what the difference is? And you can type it out. Can anyone tell me what's the difference between the Harvard reference and the APA 6th edition reference? There's something slightly different. Aha, the bracket. Now, if most of you have indicated the bracket in the APA 6th edition, so this, if it says 2nd edition, this is actually the book edition. So for APA 6th edition, you have to put it in brackets. For the Harvard version, it doesn't have any brackets. This is the only difference for these two references. So keep in mind, if you want to use Harvard for Central College, they also accept. But right now, Central College academic side, you would like to encourage you to use APA 6th edition. Why I put these two references side by side is because 6th edition has taken the referencing format from Harvard. So the only difference is the bracket, and this is a reference for a book. Now we're going to break down this reference by looking at the Harvard example. Okay, so this over here is the surname or family name. Okay, when you create a reference for the author, the surname, the family name must be in full. Okay, then followed by the first name. So this is the initial. You need to have the initial that comes after the family name. Right next to it is the year of publishing. Now the year of publishing states that this is the year the book was published. And if you see this, the title here, this is the title of the book. It must be italicized. Okay, it must be in italics. So you have that feature in your home where you can bold your fonts, underline your fonts. For the Harvard referencing, it would like you to italicize your title, your book titles. If it's a web page, it's also the same thing. If the web page has an article title, you must italicize it. So followed up with the 2nd edition, this is the book edition. There are many editions when it comes to books. You can have 6th edition right up to the 13th edition or maybe the 20th edition. Okay. Now, if the book writes the edition in words, So they spell out two as T, if they spell out two as, they spell out this word as second, S-E-C-O-N-D. You must change it into a digit based on this referencing. No matter what, if it writes it like say third, you have to put 3 RD. You have to put the number 3 and RD followed by the abbreviated term for addition, ED. Okay, next we have this. This is the place of publishing and followed by the Open University Press publisher. Okay, so this is book referencing. Now, if you need to find the place of publishing and the publisher, followed by, you need to confirm whether the author of the book surname is correct, or their first name or their middle name. In every book, you have to check the first 3 pages, first 3 to 5 pages in front of your book. If it's not there, you need to check the back of the book. Sometimes it comes and the listing of where it is published and who the publisher is will be at the back of the book sometimes. Okay, but mostly it's located in the front of the book. So this is a reference for a referencing idea for website. Okay, and it looks long, I understand, not to worry, because this includes the website link. So you must have your link included in your references if you've taken anything off the internet. And keep in mind, always bookmark your links. So when you go back to it, you can reference it. Okay, so pretty much the front is similar to the books. You have your author, surname, initial, year of publishing, and that year of publishing is when the book, or not book, when the website was published or the article for the website was published. Then you have the website title. Okay, that over there highlighted in green is the host. So some websites will have a host. Now I'm going to show you what it means by host. So this is very important. Okay, then you must include the hyperlink followed by the date of access. Now, if you look at 6th edition, entrepreneur is connected and it is italicized. So if you're using 6th edition, it has to be like this. I'm not encouraging you to use Harvard because it gets pretty confusing because you have that solid square bracket around online. If you don't put that online word in, you can be penalized for plagiarism because it's not cited properly. All right. And you also need, and it also mentions right after the entrepreneur, it says retrieved on 29th June 2017. So you have to remember the date of when you have accessed the website. So if you go today, if you've gone to a website today, you must cite the date of when you've gone in. So today's date is the 12th of May 2020 followed by your hyperlink. Okay. So this is a breakdown version. Then you have journals. Okay, so this journal is also then split up into a few things. And yes, you will notice now that you have more than one author in your journal. So if you have more than one author in your journal, it's the same thing. Always make sure that you have the surname first, followed by the initials, and whoever is part of the writing process included into your citation. Okay, so pretty much the only difference is you have the title of article, and this highlighted in green or circled in green is the journal title. I'll show you later how can you determine title of article and journal title. Okay, this in red is the volume and series, and this is the page number. Now you will notice in the 6th edition, there is this HTTP, there's a hyperlink here. This hyperlink is the electronic journal for